Hello everyone, my name is Lady May Veloso alias from Prof Ed 1A. In this video, I will be discussing my detailed lesson plan for general chemistry. So the objectives in this lesson would be students should be able to discuss the difference between physical and chemical change. Next would be appreciate the importance of the knowledge on physical and chemical change in our life through citing its applications in our community. And lastly, they will be able to write at least 5 examples of chemical and physical changes of matter. So the subject matter in this lesson would be, the topic is changes of matter, and the materials would be candle, matchsticks, paper, pentel pen, manila paper, or even visual aids or a graphic organizers. So the science concept in this lesson would be physical change is a change which occurs in size, shape, color, texture, state, magnetic or electric condition, but the molecular composition remains totally unaltered. Then a chemical change. A chemical change is a change during which molecular composition gets totally altered, that is change in which a new product is always formed. And the process skills would be defining, differentiating, appreciating, observing, or even critical thinking. The value integration in this lesson would be inquisitive mind and cooperation during the teaching learning process. The teaching strategies would be inquiry approach, discussion, and even the audio-visual presentation. So let's go to the developmental task. So class, last meeting we learned about matter and its specification. So as a sort of review, what is a matter? Matter is anything that occupies space and has mass. Very good. What are the 3 classifications of matter? 3 classifications of matter is solid, liquid, and gas. Correct. So, what is the difference between solid and gas? The difference between solid and gas is that solid has a definite shape and volume, while gas has no definite shape. Very true. Now, how can we distinguish that a matter is a gas? We can distinguish that the matter is a gas by its particles, due to that the particles of gases are far from each other. Exactly. So, is there any questions regarding our previous lesson? None, ma'am. Class, I have here a piece of paper and a candle with matchsticks. All you have to do is to tear the paper into small pieces and burn the candle through a matchstick. I need 2 volunteers from the class. Then after you have performed the activity, try to explain what happened to the piece of paper and to the candle. And those who are on their seats, try to observe your classmates' work. Okay? So, this afternoon, we are going to relate what you have observed from your classmates' work, and based from the activity that your classmates have done, what will be our topic this afternoon? Changes of matter man. Very good. This afternoon, we are going to discuss the two changes of matter, the physical change and the chemical change. So class, do you have any idea what is a physical change? Physical change is a change in the form of matter but not in its identity. Okay, you have the idea there. Another? Yes? Physical change is a change which occurs in size, shape, color, texture, state, magnetic or electric condition, but the molecular composition remains totally unaltered. Very good. How about chemical change? Chemical change is a change in which one kind of matter is changes into a different type of matter. Definitely. So class, I have here a melting ice and a dissolved sugar in water. What changes are taking in these two examples? Physical change is taking place in those examples. How can you say that these two examples undergo physical change? The two examples undergo physical change due to that it remains the same and there is no new product that is being formed. Exactly. I also have here another examples. The rusting nail and the spoiling food. What changes do these two examples undergo? The two examples undergo chemical change, ma'am. Why there two examples undergo chemical change? Those two examples undergo chemical change because there is a change in its chemical properties, ma'am. Very good. Now, who can compare physical from chemical change? Physical change is a change in an object's physical properties such as size, shape, color, texture, state, etc. While the chemical change is a change in which a new product is formed. Absolutely. Is there any questions regarding our topic this afternoon? None so far, ma'am. So, class, we will have an activity in relation to our topic for this afternoon. I will divide the class into two groups. Those who are sitting on the left side will be the group 1, and on those on the right side will be the group 2. You will select a leader, a secretary, and a reporter. Your group leader will get your materials for the activity. And afterwards, discuss your work to the class, okay? And the post-activity will be the students discuss their work on the board. Generalization based on the activity that they have performed. They can now discuss the difference between the physical change and the chemical change. Who among you here can give another examples of physical change and chemical change of matter that are happening in our community? Physical change is a change in an object's physical properties such as size, shape, color, texture, state, magnetic or electric condition, but the molecular composition remains totally unaltered. Some examples of physical change are breaking of a glass, separating sand from gravel, and cutting woods. On the other hand, chemical change is a change during which molecular composition gets totally altered, that is a change in which a new product is always formed, and some of the examples of it are digesting foods, frying an egg, and burning leaves. So therefore, how important is this physical and chemical changes of matter into our community? There are some of physical and chemical change in our environment. These are as follows: a rusting bicycle, bleaching the hair, hammering wood together to build a house, and combustion of fuel, heating of zinc oxide, and freezing of water. And for the evaluation, there will be assigned to answer what is a physical change, and they can give at least 5 examples. Number 2, what is a chemical change, and they give at least 5 also examples. And the last question would be differentiate chemical and physical change.